The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, second live stream of the day. There's me, how you do, and giving it the second once over. Okay. Right, let's get on with it. So, excuse me, we had to make a plug. It's a good old watcher something 5 I've forgotten. Sorry. Anyway, reminded me that we've got to sort this out, so I've put a pocket on this in order to matter model a connector in order to see if we can get it in. We can get it in now, so clean that up a bit, clean the power supply and clean some other stuff up, and the brackets and one or two other things. So we're back on it, and we're going to give it a second once over. So it begs the question, what's left to do? Can't see anything obvious left to do. Let's have a look round. Can't see anything obviously left over. I suppose, well, we could mill out, maybe put something in for a compact flash, but then you need to model a compact flash. Maybe put a couple of extra slots in here for USB in the future. Don't know. Do we want to preempt and put some extra stuff in? Maybe, maybe not. Is there anything obvious we forgot? I don't think there is. We did want to bevel the corners. Yeah, slightly bevel the corners, so it would just slot in easier. So we could do that now. Just slightly bevel them so it slots in easier than trying to, struggle with it. That makes sense. Let's do that now. Let's take the lid off. And to do this, we'll look at it in monochrome, which I've not really used in the past much, apart from the last stream. So what we want to do is just work out how we're going to bevel these. The easiest way is just to get back into it. Do it to measurements. So let's say 3mm. That's quite a lot, 3mm, isn't it? Okay, let's not say 3mm. Let's say the whole thing's only 6mm. So let's say 2mm by 2mm by 2mm. And all it's going to do is literally put a line there and a line there. I'm just going to, actually, was that the second line any good? And we're just going to push them through like that, that's it. That's all we're going to do. on all of them, and what that'll do is it'll allow us to get it in easier. So basically the lid will sit over the bevel and automatically push itself square instead of trying to force against it. Makes a bit of sense. So we could have left that 2mm on there to do all of them. 2mm, 2mm. So this is quite easy to sort out. Quite easy to do. Okay, so just making the lid easier to go over. That's all we're doing. I haven't shared this video or the last one on Facebook Amiga groups. It's just more of the same, really. We'll give them a rest from seeing it every day of the week. Nobody wants to be inundated with more of the same. So we'll do every third one, I think. That's what we'll do. We'll just share every third one. Give them a respite. The only thing with this video, it's I watch it back myself and I scroll through, so I'll probably do a video at the end, like a quick step one, showing the design, animating it from nothing right through, just because there's no way people can sit through that many hours and bore you to death as well. So anyway, oh, look at that, we've done the back ones as well. Isn't that handy? So we've automatically done the backs as well. Right, so we just need to do, right, we'll face around the other way, we'll do this one next. Yeah, so yeah, this shouldn't take too long to do. Got a few hours before I have to do something else. Something else Amiga. Right. Yeah, we're tearing through it. We're going through it quickly. Oh, that's a different entity. Yeah, this is it's quite boring. These videos are 3 hours long, and they're me just struggling with SketchUp mostly. But anyway. The main design is there, so it's just tweaking, making it, thinking about the real world and how to make it easier for us. We don't want a basket case, on something that's pleasurable to use. So I'm just putting this bevel on. What this will do is it'll allow us to, the lid to sort of sit on and push down naturally. Right, so I've done that one. We need to just do the back a lot. And conversely, I'll have to do the same to all the rest of the slots. Otherwise, it won't make sense to see something with a slot and something without. It's not going to make sense. So I'll make sure everything follows through. just like a corporate logo, following through on all your documents. And I've probably got to make a sticker, design a sticker. I can get 10 stickers made, front stickers, of the size, the custom size, for about £38, which is probably about $48 or something. Anyway, of course I only need probably 1 or 2, so I'm going to end up with some spares which are of no use to anyone, unless of course they're making a polycarbonate case for themselves. Why does that look smaller? It is smaller. Why is that only 8.5mm when most of them were 10mm? Just have a look at that. Is there a reason for that? Yeah, because it's very close to this edge, look. Okay, so be it. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, it is. So that's slightly different to the rest of them, but never mind. It's only what space you got. Right, that's not liking it. Okay. I seem to have something else going on there. Seem to have something weird happening. Don't quite know what's going on there. Must be something wrong. Anyway. Right, we've nearly done that. Okay, last one over this side. Just, I suppose we've got to listen to the audio. Sounds okay. Right, I'm not sure what any of these videos will do in the future. I mean, I don't know if it's that interesting to watch such a video. You could skim through it, put it on fast forward maybe. So I can't see what else any use it would be. But right, let's just put the lid back on a minute. Oh, we're not transparent. Let's go back to normal. Let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got a bit of a thing to settle in. Right, what's happened there? Don't say I've deleted something. That's weird. Have I deleted something? Take the lid off. Oh, I've deleted something. Right, So have we deleted some? Yeah. Right, so we're gonna have to go back and on. Gonna have to undo until it comes back. Ah, there it is. I deleted it when I deleted the line. Right, okay, so the line was part. You gotta be so careful. Imagine if I saved that and closed it. So, right, okay, luckily we haven't. Yeah, we spotted that before it was too late. Right, let's put the lid back on. Go back into normal mode. Right, so okay, we got it there. Got it there. We got it there. And we got it there. We're okay there, there, and there. And there. There, we seem to be okay. Yeah, and this side is the same. That's good. Okay, so we can leave the sides on the lid alone. We'll have a look down here. Alright, that's something strange there, isn't there? Never noticed that before. Oh, that's just the elongated hole, isn't it? No. No, it isn't. What is that? Something strange there. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring the whole thing up a minute. I'll bring it up 300 mil. Okay, so we've got it there. Have a look around, see what's going on. Right, so we've reduced that back, and what we didn't do is bring back that peg back. So what we need to do is go into that. And just angle it a little bit. So we're 10 in, so we need to grab hold of that. Need to bring it into there. No. Probably need to cut it. No, we can't cut it. Tell you what to do, we'll repair it with a X-ray. Alright, and then we can should be able to cut it, yeah. Or maybe move it along. No, we still got hold of that. Let's cut it. Okay, so cut it. Paste. Can't really paste it. We need to grab it by the corner. Go back in here and sort of paste it there. But then we need to bring it over. Oh, we can't paste it there because we'll spoil the model. So we need to cut it, come out and paste it in place, and grab it and put it there and move it 10 mil. Then we need to cut it, paste it in place. Yeah, that's that. I need to get rid of that and that and that and that and that. So that's fine. So we've done that. Oh, it's done the other one as well. That's lucky. Okay, so come out there. Now we've got to do the same in here. Same in the top plastic here. Let's hide the CD-ROM and the floppy drives. Floppy, right. So we need to grab, probably do this bit from the top. We need to grab that one and that one. We've got to move it. Right, just measure it, see where far. 1.5 mil. So go into that, grab that. We need to grab that at the same time. We need to grab it without grabbing anything else. So I need to grab that and grab that. And we need to move it this way. 11.5. That's it. Right, so we've moved it. So we've managed to move it. And we've got some extra stuff going on. So what I need to do is just lift it up a minute. Lift that up about 100 mil. Make sure everything is good, there's no extra lines in it or anything. Yeah, it's looking okay. It's looking okay, yeah, so we're okay. Let's just make sure. Tell you what, we'll view it in monochrome and style of non-X-ray. I can see a problem there straight away. Alright, so we've sorted that bit out. Yeah, we're okay. We've got holes all the way through, that's fine. Why do they look different again? What's going on? That's weird. Right, that is strange. Oh, unless it's just the angle. Oh no, there's no surface on it. So we need to create a surface. Need to just draw the surface back in. That's it. Okay. Now, begs the question, will it be? No, it's not. So we'll have to get it from here. Okay. Right, let's just have a scan around here. Looks okay. Going to monochrome. They're not okay. That's better.
0 MVI, 0 TK.
Okay. Look alright, yeah, that's okay. Okay, so we sorted them out. I caught that where before it was too late. No, that doesn't look right. Okay, anything else doesn't look too right. that side. Okay. Now we've shrunk this, haven't we? 7.5. I think we said that was going to be okay. Yeah, everything else looks okay. Let's put that back down. 100 mil. Oh, no, we've got to right undo. Yeah, we need to bevel these now. Bevel these. So let's just do them, right. These are components, so it should be easier to do. No, that's not right. 2 mil. Oh yeah, right, 2 mil. Draw a line. Okay, same again over here. We'll leave them lines there. Actually, they don't even line up with the bottom. No, they don't, do they? Ah, we've got to move. Have we got to move them? They're a little bit over, aren't they? Actually, if we leave them where they are, how far away is that from the edge? Yeah, it's not enough, is it? Gonna have to move them over as well. Okay, I'll do the tops first then. We'll do the tops first. No. Okay, so that's them two done. Right, so we've got to bring that one up. Just bring that up 50 mil. So we can work on it. We can do the bottom one. 2 mil. Is that actually? Oh. Right. Okay, so that's done both of them. Now we need to get this in the right place. So 10 mil. And we've got 4 mil. So I need to move the whole thing over 6 mil. Okay. And we can just put the line in. Okay, so that's that done. Get rid of those lines. Okay, and that one, maybe. Right. Now we've got to move the bottom This has got to be moved over. Okay, we seem to have all that. Let's have a look. Yep. So it's got 4 mil. It's got to be move over 6 mil. Okay, and the other one. Let's do it same again. Make sure we haven't got anything now. Um, 6 mil. That's it. Okay. So now we can get rid of these. Right, we deleted some. Right, backspace. Right, I seem to have deleted something. Yeah, it's part of that. Right. So, the only thing that might be confusing, because they're the same size, they could assemble them upside down. If we upset one of them or two of them, then you can't get it wrong, but never mind. Right, let's go down 50 mil and put that down 100 mil. Okay, so we've got it all back together again. We don't need X-ray. So we've got it all back together. Okay. We seem to be wider there now, don't we? How wide are we there? 20 mil. And this is only 15 mil. So, can we widen it? Probably could just bring that back 5 mil. But does that make us close to that? It does, doesn't it? Makes us close to that then. Right, okay. Maybe not that much. Let's have a look. So undo, push, pull. I could centralise it though. 6 mil from there. And we're 8 mil from there, so we could just bring it back 2 mil. At least, oops. Yeah, so we've got, is that right? Yeah. Yeah. So we've got 6 mil either side. We'll have to do the same with this side. Okay. Alright. So we've got a bit more going on there now. Okay. Right, so there's these to do. So I need to lift that up. 100 mil. Right, yeah. 2 mil. 2 mil. 2 mil.
VL, G7AMD call.
Oh, we've crashed. Oh well, we do crash sometimes with this.
Get that mic fixed, Jerry. Yeah, keep on locking it on by accident. Funny fingers.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Has it crashed yet? No, still going. Oh God.
GWP, G7AMD call.
Certainly takes a long time to stop. Ah, there it is. Okay. Right, okay. Right, don't know what's so difficult about that, but anyway. Right, over this side. So it begs the question whether all corners should be angled. All corners be angled. Don't know. Oh, that didn't work. Right, okay. Alright. That's quite thin there. That's very thin to mill out. Let's have a look. 3.7 mil. That's thin because it'll start chattering. Shame. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is perhaps put a mill out a thing there So it's a problem to mill out such a small thing. It start chattering and shattering. Chattering and shattering. So how best we do it? So it needs some meat on it. It'll need some meat on it. So why, if we're going to do all that, why not just have one big well? It needs to sit on the shoulders. Don't know. It's not enough material left on that. Just noticed now I've got it up in the air. The problem is with that, it's always going to be the same if it's on there. Oh yeah, and we got the weight of this on it, so do we just leave it like that? I hope for the best. Or do we? We don't actually need that there, do we? Let's put it back. Let's put it back in place. So it's back where it needs to go. Let's bring the whole thing down too far. 200 mil. No, what happened there? So bring it down 200 mil. Oh, it was 300 mil. It's just that I went initially on the wrong axis. Ah, it was right, it's just I've left this floppy drive switched off. The CD-ROM. So floppy drives, CD-ROM, that's right, didn't make sense. Now, yeah, so you've got to see the badge. That's the only reason I stapled it down like that, to see the badge. Is that right? Does we care? We don't know. We don't know. So we need that at a certain thickness. Yeah. It wasn't actually lined up anyway, was it? Let's correct that now then. We'll correct that now, so let's just put a, can we lift it up? Can we lift that up? No, not easily without wrecking it. So what we'll do is we'll take all this off. No, can't do that. What we'll do then is draw some lines. From there to there. From there to there. And we'll get rid of that off there. Get rid of these. X-ray mode. Okay. That should be enough. So let's see what we've got now. One line there and one line there, that'll do nicely. X-ray mode out. Okay, so we've got a nice thing going across. Right, so we want that. Okay, it needs to come off like that. That's it. Right, so all we've got, yeah, we've got Got to sort the edge out of that. So yeah, we're covering. It's transparent anyway, so you see the text through it, and you might have a different power supply anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's just bring that back into transparency. Okay. Let's just make sure it's the right, yeah. Is it right? Yeah, it's right. Okay. Right, so sorted that out. We've got enough plastic to mill now. We seem to have an edge. We seem to still have an edge here. Okay, I've got rid of that edge. Alright, so we're okay. We've got something to mill now, and we've got our edges on it. Yeah, that slots together. Okay, we've slotted everything. Is anything else slotted together? That's all done. What else slots together? Anything else? Anything else? So we could, if we wanted our cross member, yeah, we could make that slot together. I think everything else is good. That's held by the fixing. That spacer there, it's held by the fixing. Does it need to slot to there? Probably not. Could do though if we wanted it to. It could even slot to the front, but no, we don't. To make more milling for no reason. We don't need it to slot to the front. It's no advantage, is it, by slotting it to the front? Is it a better fix than? Yeah, maybe. Leave it like that. Don't introduce it if you don't really need it. So what do we need now? We need right, so let's do this mouse. Let's address the elephant in the room, which is this front mouse eBay port. Right, mouse keyboard bay. Right, so we could have that sticking out into the sides maybe. Yeah, so we could we could have done if that would have come down further, because there's nothing for it to slot into. Right, so the side would have to come down a bit further, and it wouldn't line up with that, so then it would line up with 6mm down. And would that look silly? Might look okay. Let's put the lid on. So if we come down further, maybe that's if we want the slot in front. I could try it. We could go back into this mode. Right, so what we'd have to do is this would have to come down further, and then so would this.
CQ, CQ12, CQ2 from Mike 0, Whiskey, Yankee Zulu. M0WYZ, calling a listening, over.
Oh, it wants to go down that way. Oh, I see. You've got to select what you want. And then pull them down like that. So 6mm.
CQ, CQ12, CQ2 from Mike 0, Whiskey, Yankee Zulu. M0WYZ, calling a listening, over.
That's if you want to have a slot in there. You'd have to do the same to this one. It might make it look horrible. Let's see what potentially it could look like.
Hello, CQ, CQ12, CQ2, from Mike 0, Whiskey, Yankee Zulu, M0WYZ, calling and listening.
So the question is, doesn't look too bad. Has that one done it as well?
So now left, 450, I think that's clear.
So that allows us to put a pocket in to put this piece, this trim in. But we've changed the design a bit. Does that look? Hang on, tell you what. We've got to bear in mind it's in its normal colour is transparent. So we'd extend a tag out on there, a square, and mill it out this second pocket, second sheet. Yeah, because we want. I don't know. I don't know. What do you reckon? Anyone watching? What do you think? I don't know. Yeah, it looks a bit weird stepped, but it is transparent, sort of. It will be white at the minute. When I mill it out, it'll be white, but when it's laser cut, it'll be clear, proper clear. Translucent white it'll be when you mill it, unless you're going to buffer the edge. But I could extend that into there, and that would hold this shroud piece in position. Oops, wrong one. Right. Yeah, it does look weird there, doesn't it? Now, is there anything I can do to make it not so weird? Is there anything you can do? I need a bit of meat here to hold, to slot that into. So it needs something, but that could cut smaller. Excuse me. So you could slot it in. It sits, yeah, it would sit in there. So it does actually stick out more. Does it matter? Not really. You've got to build it the way you can build it at the end of the day, surely. Oh, what's happened? Look at that. It's crooked. And that one. Ah. So, yeah, I made a mistake there, didn't I? Let's go back a bit till we get that right. Oh, that was it. Wasn't too bad. So that's that's only, yeah, so that's okay there. And the only reason we want that out is to put that in, and we can't push that anywhere further up. It has to be where it is. Right, so we could push that down. We've got to leave it where it is, so that's weird. Yeah. Be nice to get that piece in there, so it's like a finishing off piece. But not to the detriment of everything else. and then it will flex here. Maybe it won't flex because it's a solid piece, 6mm thick. So there's no alternative for that, is there? What's the alternative? Is there any alternative? What is the alternative? I'm trying to think. A lug into the side. Yeah, there is an alternative, isn't there? So 6mm, we'd have to pocket it to make it thinner and drill a mill a pocket on the inside. Don't know. F Slock Slide, nice model. Is this for a game? No, it's not for a game, but could make a good game out of it. No, it's a polycarbonate case for a redesign of an old 1989 vintage Amiga 2000 computer. So I've got a spare main board. Got complete one working. I've got a spare main board. I want to build another case for it. Mainly because I need to work on this one and design some circuit boards and things. I don't want to be messing with my main one. I don't want to kill my main one when I'm messing around. Yeah, I'm just finalising some stuff on it before I flatten it all out. Well, copy the model and flatten it out, turn it into some G-code for CNC router stroke milling machine. It's not for printing, no, not for printing. You could print it, I suppose, but it's not. This is going to be made out of 6mm polycarbonate or acrylic, clear acrylic. And apart from this, will probably be clear as well. So I've got to design a label for it. So I'm just trying to fill in this extra piece now here. Just trying to work out. It's purely aesthetic. This piece is here, so I can turn off. We can just have it like that without this sides. So I could undo. Could push them back to where they were. This is where we were today when we started. I could just push them back up 6mm. That's where everything's. It looks better like that, but then without this angled piece, that's what it should look like. But I haven't got a way of. Haven't found a way yet of fastening in there because it's flush. I've got interlocking stuff with some of the stuff like there, like the prongs. One, you can't see it from here with the sides on. Well, basically this plastic locks into this plastic just by gravity. So I was hoping to do the same with this piece here, but it needs some material on the front of it. You put your sides on. That's the end of the side, so if you put it in, it'll just fall out. So it needs some material in front of it. I can't go any higher because it's flush with that there. Yeah, it's a nice model. It's 23 hour episodes to create this so far. 23 hour episodes, so 60 hours we're approaching on on this so far. 60 hours. I've got a lot of 6mm polycarbonate, enough to make a few cases. I want one for myself, but and it's a lot of long-winded, but I might put the G code out there for other people to create their, if they want to make one, if they just happen to have a main board. So yes, just trying to finalise it before we split it, you know, start copying these panels out. So you basically get your panel. So if we start on the back panel, for instance, like that, if we just bring it up in the air, it's 200mm. So you imagine that's a piece of flat plastic. It shows very nice work. Oh, thank you. So basically it looks a bit like one of those stencil things for drawing, but it's 6mm thick clear polycarbonate or acrylic. I've had to do all sorts because we've got a physical main board we've got to fit it round. There's so many bits to it, but we're nearing the end of going to get a complete unit. Then maybe this will bring us back to an original item almost without any extra features. Then we might be able to do stuff like, so we could do something like drop this back 50mm or 100mm, and then we'd have another area for additional stuff. You know, we could put USB or compact flash card or something like that. Parallel ports, yeah. Old school this stuff, old school. Like for a dual matrix, dot matrix printer, yeah. The old parallel ports. I used to program them up. That's the only I/O you used to get before. You have Raspberry Pis and things. Pick microchip if you're lucky back in the day, but you used to have to come out the parallel or serial port if you wanted a signal, do any I/O at all. Or a dedicated peripheral interface on a card, on a slot. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So we've got to mill. That's one piece. You'd have to mill it all out. There's cutting and pocketing out of a big sheet, and the the size is 445 wide millimeters by 155. Oh, we push pull. Yeah. So it's going to take a while to split all this up. Make one, you know, make one. I'll probably, don't know whether, I'll just make one at a time, I think, or make two, I don't know. So, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah. I got nothing else to do, so anyway. I spent 10 years on my own project, thinking I would be able to sell it. I even set up a company, and I got no interest in it at all. So no interest in it. So anyway, I thought I would. I've always wanted to play with this stuff, but always been too busy. So now I know my project's not going to go anywhere. I can just concentrate on this stuff. Even though I've got a finished product. I've got a finished product that I've spent 10 or 12 years making, and you can't sell it in this country because there's stuff available on AliExpress, Amazon that is the same price as you paid for the parts to build it in this country. So there's nothing I can do with it. can give it away. Lots of people would have it for free, but you know. But anyway, that's another story. But it's not all lost, because the interface, the web interface I developed, will come in for this technology within here, in some internal switching. I just made like a rain cover for door entry. Okay, open to 3D print and sell a few copies online. Right, fair play. A rain cover for a door entry. Yeah, you're on about an intercom door entry, or a canopy for a door, a rain canopy, or for a door, or a rain canopy for an intercom, or a swipe system, access control. What are you on about there? That's basically what I made, access control system. From nothing, designed everything. Keeps the sun off. Yeah, intercom, yeah. Yeah, I was making an intercom, a wireless audio video intercom, as part of the additional to my main equipment, but then I couldn't shift any of the main ones, so I thought, why am I going to put all that effort in if I can't even shift the first ones? Still ongoing. I mean, I've sent a few things out. Most people in the industry are just happy buying the run-of-the-mill off-the-shelf stuff, you know. Yeah, access control. That's what I do. That's my day job. That's my day job. It's my day job. Yeah, I thought I could make some money out of it, basically, but you can't get into this. You can't. It's difficult to get into. It's difficult to get into the big guys. Everyone buys the same old stuff. They laugh if you say you've built your own. They just laugh at you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm talking like just a plastic rain hood. Yeah. Yeah, there's like I've seen a few. I mean, emergency brake glass. They come with like rain hoods and stuff, or little stop people trigger them on purpose. Yeah, yeah, it'd be easy to do. 3D printing. I'm not sure you need to 3D print stuff, but sometimes you could route it out or mill it. You end up with less waste. Just trying to think, have I made anything? What have I made? I've made I showed this on the air a few days ago. That's made out of plastic, but that's basically one of my first boards, access control, but it's doing temperature monitoring. It's got a LiDAR on it and a thermopile non-touch medical sensor on it, and it'll actually, when you get to a certain distance, you can set the distance and it'll trigger, and then it'll take your temperature. This was going back in the pandemic. I built this case to go around it, so I milled that out. It all fell apart, so I dropped it, but it was just, the problem I had is the sensors, the LiDAR and the non-touch medical sensor, is designed to look through a certain nanometer of transparent material. Now, you try to get the right material, you never get it. And as soon as you cover that up, it starts measuring the lid, even though it's transparent. It even starts picking the temperature of the lid up and not stuff in front of it. So you'd have to expose the sensors to, and this kind of stuff, you need to clean it. You need to clean it off regular, so you can't clean it if you've got holes in it. So there was a flaw. Bit of a flaw in it, in the system, but yeah. There's my original computer in bits. I've got the case for it. There's the original case, Amiga 2000. Steel case. I've got a spare main board. My spare main board is here. It's got various add-ons you can buy. This is an HDMI adapter. It's got a Pi Storm in there with a Raspberry Pi 3A. And there's loads of mods you can do. Chip RAM memory, ROM switches. There's so much that can be done with it, you know. Anyway, going off on a tangent. Arduino, yeah, ESP32. That was an Arduino Mega 2560, 80 Mega 2560. That was. A new one, which is on the desk down here. That one there, that's been my project for the last 6 years, and going back for that one 14 years, since 2012. That's a web interface ESP32 module on an access control. That's what it is. Put that in access control. I've got a box full of them. Got a box full of them here, all ready to go. Look, ready to ship, and couldn't sell them. Couldn't give them away. Couldn't give them away. Even had a load of flyers printed. It's crazy. So you open the box. It's all barcoded up and everything. Open the box. Let's go onto this other screen. Open the box. It's even got all the card on how to access its web interface. That's the company. There's even a drawing telling you how to wire it all up. See that? Access control, readers, contacts. It's got the feet with it. It's even in its own bag. Connectors. It's even got a warranty card on the back. Even did all that. Warranty card and serial number and you name it. So did all that, and nobody is interested, so give up on that idea for a bit. I've got 10 ready there, and I've got all the bits to make another 30. And why should I make more if I can't get anyone to take them? So it's not point. No point. Anyway, I give up on that idea. Sort of. Still there. It's like a backup plan. Well, you got another subscriber. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Nice, thank you. I'm trying to make a temperature type cutoff. We have some compressors that are running too hot. Well, yeah, funny you should mention compressor. I used a vehicle temperature sensor. I bought a temperature sensor, and I put it into my. I've got a little mini compressor for airbrush spraying, and the sensor was broken, so I put it in there. It's an analog sensor, and I output the analog to an Arduino. Then I have a low pressure trigger and then a charge trigger, and I can so basically I can adjust the levels where it triggers and cuts off and all that kind of stuff. Well, I never did anything with it, but yeah, I proved it works and left it like that. And those little compressors, I was going to attach it to my laser laser router, and just have it on maximum air blowing out. And if you do, they never build up the pressure enough to pop the pressure valve anyway. So I didn't need it. So if I wanted to use it, I just let it run away and keep an eye on it by hand. You know, it's hard to put your own money into your passions. Yeah. Well, I spent a lot of money. I spent about 8,000 quid on designing that lot. And it still cost me about £800 a year to keep the thing running out of my day job money. So anyway, it's not totally dead. It's a good project. It does work well. So it's just, I don't think anyone care though. They just buy what they're used to buying. You know, I don't know. One company said, "Oh, I'll trial it for you." You know, they'll trial it for you, but they want to do it for free. You know, you do all the work installing it. They don't just want you to give it to them. They want you to install it, put mag locks in, buttons, access control, brake glasses, and and trial it for them in that way. So this is part of a brewery and we're working in a brewery. Yeah. I used to work at a company that made sensors for when they're milking cows. They measure the mastosis, see the temperature of the milk, and as it's milking it, if it suddenly detects the milk's the wrong temperature coming out, it diverts it off into a dump tank. You know, so yeah. I mean, it's difficult in this country to make anything as a product. Very difficult. You get the government say they want to help you. You know, they encourage entrepreneurs, but I haven't seen diddly squat off any of them. You know, I've wrote a whole desktop application and wrote all the firmware for that and everything. Spent thousands and thousands of hours on it. At the detriment to wanting to do other stuff, other hobbies, you know. Well, this was, like I say, it was a company that they used to do work for Rolls-Royce and MOD and all sorts of people. They get involved in anything. I think they're not in exist anymore. It's going back a while, like, you know. I didn't work there to a local company in Shropshire, you know, Telford, Shropshire, the UK. Yeah, I don't know what they do exactly, but the technology's gone up in leaps and bounds now. Going back years ago, I mean, if you wanted something, you have to design it yourself. Nowadays, there'll pretty much be something already there to do the job. Better than you can't design. You've got to pass it via safety standards and all sorts of stuff. You know, it costs you a fortune to get it tested, and you've got to be a big company basically, really, to get far these days. So the little man is gone. Anyway, it's just one of those things. Thanks for subscribing. I don't normally ask anyone to subscribe because a lot of my stuff it's just live work. I'm just recording what I'm doing. For God knows why, but I'm just doing it. And it's a lot of boring stuff normally, slow and monotonous, you know. But yeah, no problem. Yeah, you could design a rain hood in this kind of stuff, you know. Just you can get this program. I don't know if you know SketchUp. This is a free version of it. You can't get it off the official website now more. You'd have to go to archive.org or somewhere to get it. Just search for it, you'll find a download. It's still free. All the rest are paid. You have to pay for it all now. Or have an online version that's all the tool set is different. So this is about the easiest to get into. Once you've got into it, you seem to be okay. It's not very good as in shortcuts, like doing regular stuff. Changing the camera. Look, there doesn't seem to be a shortcut for any of this. So it's menu driven. Yeah. I was going to SAT, so I didn't understand that. So yeah. Anyway, so what I'm trying to do is just finish. I've done 20 episodes of this now, about 3 hours long. For lack of nothing else to do. So I just want to attach that there now to finish it off. Doesn't even need that. That doesn't do anything. It's like what you're trying to say. It's like a rain cover. But it's not really, it's just the ergonomics. If you take it away, does it look okay? If I view this in monochrome, that's what it looks like. I mean, if you sat at the desk, you're probably that height. You never know. And if you put it in, that's all it does. And if you're in the normal world mode, you can hardly see it anyway. So I was hoping to get it in there somewhere, but I don't want to use glue or screws. But I don't want to detriment the look of it by just allowing the bit to be able to push in. So the other thing is you could mill a pocket out in it, so mill half of it. In fact, I could do that. Let's do that. Tell you what, let's do that. So what I'll do is put it back into monochrome. We'll just bring this out where we can see it. 200mm. So we've got it here. So it's 6mm thick. Yeah, snag-free design. Yeah, you're right. It'd be nice to be able to build it all up and just push together. So I could just measure that there. Go down. Say we'll go half 3mm. Probably this might be the way of doing it. And I just literally pull that out. It's 6mm thick, the first sheet, so 6mm. So we've got a 6mm pocket. So when it's milled out, it'll mill out, cut out everything and pocket that and cut round it. And that can slide into, we'll do it that way. And it's got a bit of material to stop it falling out on the floor. We'll do that then, that's probably just as easy. It's no big deal to pocket that. So what I'll do is just put a halfway mark down it. I don't even need to put a ruler on it, just go like that. Bring it out, 6mm. That's it, done. I count as 2 viewers, there's someone else here too. Yeah, and there's someone else who's me monitoring. In fact, I ought to lower the resolution down on that. Yeah, yeah, it's me monitoring. Let me see if the audio is still good. Should be. 2 viewers, there's someone else here too. Yeah, it goes up and down. The people, it just goes up random. Are you monitoring it twice? You got it on twice. Yeah, there's 5 on watching now. So according to that, so it's me. You watching it twice, so there's another 2 possibly. Yeah, you could simulate it. I could get a load of laptops out and connect everything watching and tell lies and, say there's so many people watching, but large too short for that, mate. Right, anyway, let's just get rid of that. So we'll put that back where it was. So what we need is to copy the end of that. And copy that there. Hold on a second. Back in a second. Right, back. So copy that. And actually, we don't want to copy that yet. Undo. Erase. I didn't erase anything, did I? Oh, I did. Right, so we'll come out of that. We'll push it back where it's supposed to be. Did I move it 200mm or 100mm? Can't remember. 200. Oh, it's crashed. Yeah, it does that. This program crashes every now and again. And they say, oh, get the right graphics card and make your model simpler and all this kind of stuff, but it crashes with small stuff as well. Yeah. Thanks. Just added another refreshing drink. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it takes a while to crash. So what I'll do, I'm only filling.
The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Yeah, so it's still crashing. It takes a while. Yeah, I've got. You can design all sorts of stuff. The trouble is, on a program are smart relays at work. You know, like a small Schneider PLC. Do all sorts of stuff. It's crazy. Design circuit boards, design right firmware, program software, loads of stuff. Design this 3D stuff. I normally I model everything. On that case, everything is modelled. Nothing's been grabbed from anywhere else. That's it. It's finally crashed out, so I can run it again. Yeah. Yeah. So, but if you want to do a Reynolds, it's probably easy to use this tool. But you'd need a CNC, or you could send the file off somewhere. Send the file to. Hang on, what's that do it? 200. Right, that's back where it should be. So what I'll do is go back in a different that mode, so we should be able to see it's got a bit of material now to pocket in against. So what I'd have to do is grab hold of the middle bit, that bit there. No, before I do that I'd have to go into this bit in X-ray mode, grab that and that, because both the plastics are right next to each other. Copy it, come out of there, grab this one, paste it in place, and what I have to do now is pull the pocket back 6mm. Right, so then we've got somewhere for it to the plastic to sit into. Oh, something's gone wrong. Alright, what's gone wrong there? Oh, because yeah, I know what's wrong. So, right. Undo, push, pull. Right, before I do that, I've got to push the thing. Undo, paste. Right, so I've got to push it the other way. Have I got to push it the other way? Hang on, I can't work it out. I took okay, I do mostly network, but I have more to do with this thing lately. Yeah, network's good. I've created my own web interface for the Arduino, you know, ESP32 in C++. Well, Arduino Core C++. I took a screenshot of that screen you had when you cut the stream. Oh, that's the product. Yeah, that's the product. Yeah, sort of. It's there as a back. You know, if I lost my job, I would probably just install that equipment, the stuff I make, just set it up and install it. Access control, just put it in for people and put my own stuff in, basically. I'd sell it myself, you know what I mean? If some work comes up, I can send it away for a paycheck, of course. Alright, yeah, no worries. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay for work. I'm fully employed, but I work full time. I got my own company as well. Sounds crazy, but I don't do. You know, I do work on it, as in little bits here and there now. But I was going to do full-blown video intercom, wireless audio video intercom, and it's still there in the offing. But if I got no interest with this stuff goes on to create the video intercom, and why would someone put all the extra work in if there's no interest for the other bit? I don't know. I've got a audio video intercom. It's got nearly 6,000 views. It's not a lot, but people are interested in it. But I've got to carry on doing it. I've got to get the incentive to do it. Having spent 12 years on something, eventually you got to, you know, say enough's enough. Give yourself a break off it, like. So, anyway. Oh yeah, the logo. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't believe it. I made the music and the logo. The music was written in Cubase. And the logo was designed in Adobe After Effects, off a template, mainly copying someone's template, replacing it. So it's not my work, but there's some alterations to it. But you could probably get one of the AI services to make you one now. You know, I haven't tried that yet. You probably get the AI service to make it. So anyway, so I've got that onto there, and I need it to go the other way. So I can try. No, I can't try from that angle. So what I need to do, come out, I need to see if I can select that, maybe drop it down a little bit. Drop it down to 150mm. It didn't follow it. See this? The bit I pasted didn't follow it, so undo move. So I've got to go back into here again, or find out where it went to. Turn off the sides a minute. No, it's not there. So is it in there? No, that's not it. So just copy it again. Right, just all this does, it stops me having to draw it out on the other bit. So just grab the frame, copy, and I need to come out of that. Turn on the sides. I need to get all of that and paste it in. Am I in it? Yeah, I'm in it. So paste it in place. Once I've pasted it, it'll be on the top, so I need to go out the other way. I just moved out the wrong way, that was all. So I can either do 6mm. Now, has that done it, or have I messed it up? I can't tell. Let's try it. So So if you want to try it, you just got to bring it down so you can see it. So there it is, there's a slot. So I'll bring it down 50mm, come off it. Right, so we've got the slot, we know where to mill out the slot now. It's quite close to the edge here. Yeah, it's too close. I wouldn't want to mill out the slot that close to there, because this could break off. So 3mm, so it's quite a, yeah, I could probably do that, but I wouldn't want to go all the way to there. Let's have a look. Wouldn't want to go that far. What, 2mm? Don't know. We could do it. Anyway, so that's the one side done. Yeah. Have a blessed day, brother. See you again. Have a fun sign off. New York, New York. Okay. Have a good day yourself. Thank you very much for your input. F Slock Slide. Thank you very much, mate. See you again. Good luck with your project. If you get stuck, let me know. Maybe I can help you out in some fashion with a design. I don't know. Okay. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to put that back where it was. Oh, we can have a look at it in monochrome without the X-ray. So that's what we're going to end up with. A bit of a slot. But when it's back where it's got to go, you won't see the slot. Well, apart from when you're in the normal, of course you will see it, but it's covered up by this outer piece of plastic. But you'll be able to see it, but without seeing it, and that'll hold this end in. So we need to do the same over this side. Again, to the, oh, hang on. I think this, I've got a feeling this is a component, so it may have already done it for us. No, it didn't. It didn't. No, okay. So what we have to do is go into this one again and grab the geometry, copy it, come out and go into this one, paste it in place, and we're going to have to push it through. Uh, 6mm. See if it doesn't crash. Just check it out. Something's not right. No, I didn't do it, did it? Oh, it might have done. Let's have a look. Bring it down. No, it's not there. So, alright, undo close, undo push pull, undo paste. Right, so it begs the question, where did it go to? Right, it's all going a bit wrong. Right, let's come down. Oh, it is there. It is there. Maybe I pulled the wrong bit down. I don't. So it's there. It's already there, look. That's fine then. I must have pulled the other piece down. Right. Okay. Yeah, so that'll hold that piece in place. And it can remain optional as well. So you can turn it off if you don't want it. You'll just see a milled out piece inside there. Ready for it. And of course you don't see the other side of it because this piece of plastic covers it. We've got the same one this side, so that sorted that. So we've done it without bringing that down, and we've only got 3mm of plastic there. That's fine. There's no weight on it, so it'll be fine. I'll just have to cut it slowly. Cut it slowly so it doesn't vibrate, start juddering if you haven't got much of a side on it. Imagine you're trying to mill this here and this is bouncing around like that. It's not good. Just have to mill it a bit at a time, you know, 1 mil at a time. Go through multi-pass 6 times to get round it. Alright, let's see what we've done so far. Got the hiccups. Right, okay. So we've got past that problem. Looks a bit weird there, but yeah. I don't know if there's anything else left. Not sure if there's anything else left. I've got to get ready. Yeah, it's going to be the time now. So I've been going for 1 hour and 40. I've got to go. We're going out. I'm going out. Going out.
Golf 8 Tango Alpha. Golf 8 Tango Alpha 2E0 SOZ.
We'll be back later on. Maybe I'll do another couple of hours later on, or maybe hit it on the head till tomorrow night. Okay, well anyway, thanks for everyone joining the stream. Where do we leave this now? I suppose we ought to leave it on this bit we've just sorted out.
Golf 8 Tango Alpha. Golf 8 Tango Alpha 2E0 SOZ.
Let's leave it like that. Why not? Have a weird one. Alright then, thanks for that. Let's give you a bit of an outro. So I'm gone. Thanks for watching and bye bye. Let's have a...
The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to the for the carriage. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Bye bye.